Hey guys, it's that guy with Movies back here again, and today we are going back into Sherwood Park, a place where I haven't really been in a while thrifting, so we're going to go to Savers and Goodwill there, so let's go and see what they got. Alright, so here we are at Goodwill in Sherwood Park. Very first time I've been here in a while. They had seasons 1 and 2, or 1 and 4 of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Fortunately, they were just destroyed, so I didn't pick those up. Season 4 of Buffy, that was completely destroyed. Didn't pick that up either. Ice Age there. 2 seasons of Friends. There's actually a Die Hard 4.1 bonus disc, but unfortunately it just looked to be 2 Fox Specials RoboCop DVD there. So I didn't end up picking up that Die Hard DVD. And just another overview of stuff. You know what they say, winner, winner. Chicken dinner. Alright, so now we're here at Savers. Grabbed a lot of stuff, so I didn't really get to do a lot of filming, so just kind of an overview of one of the shelves, so that was about it. And the electronics, DVD players, VCRs, didn't really need anything in there. Alright guys, I just have another huge haul. So the first place I went to was Goodwill today, and they had a very lackluster selection. This was all I found. So we're just going to go through the Goodwill stuff right now, and then we're going to go on to the Saber stuff. So the first thing I got up there at Goodwill was Black Mask with Jet Li. This is the Artisan DVD, just the original DVD, I guess. I still had the insert and everything. Once again, collecting all the Kung Fu movies. Still has the booklet and everything, and then the disc. So Black Mask. Next thing I got at Goodwill was Greg the Bunny with Seth Green and Eugene Levy. This one, I've never seen this show before. I've never heard of it. Like, I just know it exists, but this actually fluctuates in price. The highest one I've seen, I think, is like $35 for it, so almost $40. This is actually the complete series. Didn't really last very long on TV, but I think they brought it back though. So obviously it just comes on 2 discs, and then it has the insert with all the episodes, so you guys can read those. No, I don't know how well you can read those, but they're there. And all the special features. I'll just flip to the back. You guys can check out the bonus features. And the next one I picked up, Behind Enemy Lines, very commonplace title, but I see it everywhere. It's all scratched, or the case is all damaged, but this was actually the very first copy of Behind Enemy Lines that was basically near mint. Still has the insert and everything. So Behind Enemy Lines, Owen Wilson, Gene Hackman, just didn't have that one. And then the last thing I picked up there at Goodwill was Saw 3, the director's cut. I already have all the Saw movies, but not the director's cut of Saw 3. I think I have the uncut Saw 3, but not the director's cut of it. But really, really neat artwork. They actually had the uncut edition of the first Saw movie, but like with the liquid in it, and then had the saw, like the saw blade. But it wasn't moving around, and the jewel case was all damaged, so I still have to get that one. So it just comes basically on 2 discs, so you get the movie and then you get the special features. So and then obviously you have, I guess, the shackles hanging instead of the teeth hanging from the string on this cover. So that was all I picked up at Goodwill. But oh man, this is what I picked up at Savers. Man, oh man, did I strike out at Sabers. I got all this stuff. And I only wasted about almost $100 on all this, so we're just going to get going right now. So, first one I picked up, we're going to go through all the out-of-print stuff first. First thing I picked up there was the Warriors. This is the original version that is out of print and rare. I don't think it really goes for that much, though. I think it only goes for about 20 to 30 bucks online. But this is the original one. Disc was in mint condition. Scene selection still there. And original version of the movie, not the very uncut, not the uncut, the very commonplace uncut that you see everywhere. This is just the one that you don't see anywhere, is the original theatrical cut of it without any modifications to it or anything. So that's the original DVD of the Warriors. Next thing I got there was the Mosquito Coast with Harrison Ford, Helen Mirren, and the late River Phoenix. This is the original Snapcase version. Two sellers on eBay were selling this. One said it was out of print, and another person said it was rare. So again, the annoying flipper disc, but I still hate them. But whatever. What are you gonna do? But the scene index is still there. This doesn't really go for much. I think it goes for just close to $10, and that's it. But the Mosquito Coast is a classic. So there's that one. I will actually save that one. Got White Men Can't Jump with Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson. Of course, I think they did 3 movies together, this being one of them. I know they did Money Train together, and I think they did another movie together, but I can't remember what it's called. But White Men Can't Jump, actually I think a couple people on eBay were saying that this was rare. So this White Men Can't Jump is another one I didn't have. And some of them actually still have the inserts and booklets and everything, so there's the scene index. And then some of them actually still have like original booklets in them that advertise all like the really cool special editions of stuff. So like Abyss, Aliens, Fight Club. Just seeing all like the really, really old DVDs of everything. Really, really like how everybody kept these. So obviously mail-in order, that's expired, but White Men Can't Jump, rare. And probably the coolest item, actually one of the coolest things that I've ever got on this channel, actually. This is the Basic Instinct special edition with the Ice Pick pen. This is actually rare, but I don't think it's actually rare like in this form, because unfortunately the Ice Pick pen doesn't work anymore. Because I kind of did test it out on the sticker. I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of indented. But really, really cool case. Unfortunately, nothing is holding the disc in there. It's actually just like this sponge, like spongy substance, I guess. I don't really know what it is. That's the only thing that's like holding it in there. This is actually the unrated director's cut of the movie. And then here is the pen. I don't know if I have a piece of paper. I'll just use it on the sticker. But it's not working, so I don't know what color of ink it's supposed to be, but I think it's supposed to be like a red pen, but unfortunately it does not work anymore. But still really cool, like packaging and everything. So for $3 you can't beat that. So now we're just gonna go on to the other stuff I picked up now. First thing I picked up there was Planet of the Apes with Charlton Heston and Roddy McDowall. This is the original DVD of it, obviously the original movie from 1967. Obviously copyright renewed 1995, but who cares about that? But here's the inside. Once again, still has the old booklet and everything, so I'll just flip through that. Really, really awesome stills, scene selection. And then once again, just like in my White Men Can't Jump DVD, still get the booklet for the mail-in rebate titles. So this is actually the original DVD of it, and not the special edition DVD. I think that came out a few years back, and this case does not want to close for some reason. I have to, whatever, I'll fix it later. It doesn't want to close. I'm just gonna have to replace the case for it. Next one I picked up there was South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. Once again, I'm collecting South Park, so I just needed I needed the movie in my collection, so here it is. This is actually the original DVD. Once again, some person traded their movies well, and they actually kept all the original inserts and booklets in there. So there's the scene selection, of course. And then there is the original kind of mail-in rebate to get a free movie. If you obviously bought South Park, you would get a free movie if you sent that mail rebate thing in. So I should just, we'll put Planet of the Apes off to the side. Next thing I got up there was Get Shorty, John Travolta, Gene Hackman, Rene Russo, and Danny DeVito. This is actually the very commonplace title, but this is the original Snapcase version. You don't actually really get to see a lot of MGM Snapcases a lot. I actually have a couple myself in my collection. I think I've got one for GoldenEye, and I got one for Rain Man. And then once again, the flipper disc, once again, so you get the full screen and widescreen. And the only thing that's bad about these snap cases is that you don't get any special features on them, besides the odd trailer, but that's about it. And next one I got up there was Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Classic. I'm actually collecting John Hughes as well, with Steve Martin and John Candy, of course. About them trying to get home for Thanksgiving. Again, scene selection and everything. And then somebody, again, kept their free mail-in rebate book, which is really, really awesome. I want the name of the guy who's giving away our DVDs for free, and I want it now. So there's that. Then there is the disc. So Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, classic. Next one I got up there was Brewster's Millions, another John Candy classic, also starring Richard Pryor, or actually Richard Pryor's in the main role in this film. This is actually the Good Times release of this, so original snap case of this, original disc and everything, artwork. So there's that one. Next one I got was Sleepless in Seattle with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. Obviously got this one because Tom Hanks is in it. Directed by Nora Ephron, who also reunited both stars for You've Got Mail. But there's the disc. This is the original DVD release. And once again, somebody kept the original booklet and everything. So really cool that they, this is the original DVD release of it. And next one I got there was Three Amigos with Steve Martin, Chevy Chase, and Martin Short. This is the HBO print of it. Three Amigos is actually one I've never seen anywhere, but I found it, so it's the power of not going to one Sabers location for a couple months, or just 1 month, or a couple weeks, but you'll never know, you might find gold, so obviously all the original artwork isn't in there and everything. So Three Amigos, classic, directed by John Landis, actually. Next one I got there was Interview with the Vampire with Tom Cruise, also starring Brad Pitt, Antonio Banderas, and Christian Slater. I think this might be the special edition print, I'm not too sure, but there's all the special features if you want to read them, and or just pause and read them. And then once again, somebody kept the get a free movie if you buy this, and then you can choose from all of these movies, which was actually a really cool idea. I'm surprised they kind of stopped doing that, but there is the inside of the case. So Interview with the Vampire. Next one I've actually never thought I'd see anywhere. It's a very commonplace title. I do see it a lot, but not this version. This is the Reservoir Dogs 10 years thing once again, but this is actually the Mr. White cover, which you can open this up and it reveals information about Harvey Keitel's character. I do already own Reservoir Dogs, but not any of the character-specific 10 years covers. And this is actually embossed in the cover. And once again, this is the American print of the movie. You don't really get any other extra bonus features in this pack, but there's kind of the inside of the case. So just kind of scroll down so you guys can pause if you want to read that. And then some quotes from him on the pocket there. So here is the booklet, just kind of showing pictures of his character, Mr. White. So Reservoir Dogs, really nice edition of that. Or other than that, it's just the regular cover. And then obviously, I don't really get why, but it's the Canadian discs instead of the American discs. But Reservoir Dogs 10 years, the Mr. White edition, so really cool. Got the Frighteners there, with Michael J. Fox, of course. Just, again, one I didn't have, directed by Peter Jackson, of course. Still has the insert and everything in there. And then somebody actually still kept a ad for a Panasonic DVD player, because it was so high-tech for that time. So, Frighteners. Next one I got there was The Big Hit with Mark Wahlberg, Lou Diamond Phillips, Christina Applegate, Bokeem Woodbine, and Antonio Sabato Jr. This one, once again, I didn't have. Dreaded flipper disc again. Somebody still, once again, kept the original insert. Scene selection, of course. And then, once again, somebody kept their old booklet. And they're just showing you all the old Columbia DVDs that were available at that time. So, really cool. So, that is The Big Hit. Actually, I'll do that one after that. Next one I got was Meatballs with Bill Murray. Of course, directed by Ivan Reitman, classic. This is the HBO print, once again, as you can see right there. Obviously all the old info and everything, or not the info, the Snapcase edition. Next one I got there was Mars Attacks, obviously with all the old, or the ensemble cast members like Jack Nicholson, Glenn Close, Annette Bening, Pierce Brosnan, and Danny DeVito. And I actually got this one because they priced it wrong, because movies are supposed to be $3.99, but they priced this one at $2.99, which is your guys' prices if you guys are watching from the States. Those are your guys' prices on DVDs. Once again, flipper disc. There's the other side there, directed by Tim Burton, of course. Mars Attacks. I don't have Mars Attacks, so that's why I got that one. Next one I got there was Sneakers with Robert Redford, Dan Aykroyd, Ben Kingsley, Mary McDonnell, River Phoenix, Sidney Poitier, and David Strathairn. This is the original DVD, still with the original insert and everything. But obviously you get a business reply card as well. Not that that's really that interesting, but you do get that. So Sneakers. Next one, I could actually swear it was worth money, but it's not really worth anything now. Pump Up the Volume with Christian Slater. This is the original Snapcase DVD, of course. Back cover ruined by all the stickers that are impossible to take off without the use of Goo Gone. But there is the inside. Actually, can't even really. Why did I do that? I don't know. Can't really like show you the whole cover because I have such a big pile of stuff. But Pump Up the Volume. Next one I got there was The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, of course, with Annabella Shora and Rebecca De Mornay. This one I do not have. Just a classic thriller to add to the collection from Hollywood Pictures. And then Cinedeck still in there. Another one you don't really see a lot. And actually another one you don't see a lot. Dracula 2000 from Wes Craven, or actually not really from him, he just kind of executive produced it. But they put above his name, Wes Craven Presents, even though it's not even his movie, so... Scream-like thrills, Matrix-like action. And actually it has quite a few bonus features on there, so you can pause if you want to read those. And everybody kept all the ads in here. Dracula 2000 soundtrack, you can get $5 off that. And this really cool Dimension Home Video DVD Collector's Guide, so they're advertising a scary movie on the front. Dracula 2000, and then just all the other Dimension DVDs that were available at that point. So really nice little edition, and then obviously the insert. So really awesome DVD. And the very last thing I got there was LA Confidential with a voice crack. Kevin Spacey, Russell Crowe, Guy Pearce, Kim Basinger, and Danny DeVito. Supposed to be one of the best movies of all time once again. I think it has a 99% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, so that's how you know it's good. Get a free DVD movie, so once again another careful person kept these. So, and actually, something really cool about this is this actually folds out. So, really cool. And then obviously, there's the disc. So, that is about it for this video. So be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share. Twitter and Instagram links will be in the description down below if you want to follow me on there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.